Welcome to our deep dive into the life and legacy of Sam Zell, the man who transformed the real estate industry in America. In this video, we'll explore how Sam Zell, starting from humble beginnings, built the largest real estate empire in the country. From his early days managing properties to his groundbreaking investments in distressed assets, Zell's journey is a testament to bold risk-taking and visionary entrepreneurship. Join us as we uncover the strategies, challenges, and triumphs that made Sam Zell a legendary figure in real estate. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more inspiring stories. Sam Zell, who is noted for his acute financial acumen, entrepreneurial energy, and contrarian attitude to investment, is considered to be one of the most prominent figures in the American real estate market. Zell, who is frequently referred to as the grave dancer due to his ability to make a profit from assets that are in a state of distress, established a real estate empire and became one of the top real estate owners in the United States. In addition to having a substantial presence in other industries, his legacy includes many types of real estate, including residential homes, industrial assets, and commercial structures. Beginnings of a life and profession. Samuel Zell was born in 1931 to parents who had emigrated from Poland prior to the commencement of World War II. His parents were Jewish immigrants. When he was a student at the University of Michigan, he began his foray into the real estate industry by managing student housing. He was born and raised in Chicago. With the help of this little endeavor, the groundwork was created for what would eventually become an extraordinary career. After receiving his legal degree, Zell worked for a short period of time as a lawyer. However, he rapidly came to the conclusion that real estate presented him with more lucrative options. During the latter half of the 1960s, he established Equity Group Investments, EGI, which first concentrated on the acquisition of real estate properties that were distressed and undervalued. One of Zell's defining characteristics was his exceptional ability to detect traits that others failed to recognize or discounted. Real estate empire. The concentration that Sam Zell placed on purchasing foreclosed homes during times of economic instability was the driving force behind his meteoric ascent to fame in the real estate market. As a result of his approach of purchasing assets at times when the market was experiencing a decline and selling them when conditions improved, he was able to amass a substantial portfolio of assets. Equity Office Properties Trust. One of Zell's most remarkable business endeavors was the establishment of Equity Office Properties in 1976. This company flourished to become the most significant owner of office buildings in the United States. By the late 1990s, Equity Office had acquired ownership of hundreds of buildings at various locations across the country, particularly in large urban centers. Zell made news in 2007 when he orchestrated the sale of Equity Office to Blackstone Group for a record-breaking $39 billion. This transaction was recognized as one of the largest private equity buyouts in the history of the industry. In this transaction, which was finalized just prior to the onset of the financial crisis in 2008, Zell demonstrated his perfect timing by selling at the height of the market. Zell is also a monumental player in the residential real estate industry, and he is known as Equity Residential. As a result of his efforts, Equity Residential has become one of the most successful residential real estate investment trusts, REITs, in the United States. He has amassed a significant portfolio of multifamily apartment buildings through Equity Residential. Equity Residential is a prominent player in the rental industry because it manages thousands of apartment units in major cities around the country. In addition, Zell's investments in residential properties prospered as a result of demographic trends, particularly the increased demand for renting among younger generations. Equity Lifestyle Properties. These manufactured home communities and RV parks are the primary areas of concentration for Equity Lifestyle Properties, which is another significant part of Zell's real estate business. Zell capitalized on the growing need for low-cost housing options by recognizing the value in cheap housing and lifestyle-oriented residences. This allowed Zell to capitalize on growing demand. This particular portion of his portfolio has generated a significant amount of profit and is continuing to expand as the issue of housing affordability becomes a national concern. The philosophy of business and its legacy. The attitude that Zell takes to real estate is frequently referred to as being contrarian. He seeks out opportunities where others look for danger, and he frequently purchases troubled assets during economic downturns, where the majority of investors are pulling back. His moniker, Grave Dancer, is a reflection of this method, which is to make money off of things that other people consider to be living. Zell himself has provided an explanation for this attitude, describing it as dancing around the graves of troubled assets and reviving them into profitable enterprises. Zell has diversified his interests into a variety of different industries, including healthcare, energy, transportation, and media, in addition to real estate. Zell's reputation as a shrewd investor with a broad perspective is further cemented by the fact that his company, Equity Group Investments, holds investments in a diverse range of businesses. In addition to this, Zell is well known for his plain and frequently direct manner of communicating, as well as his willingness to confront well-established beliefs. In addition to the fact that he is a billionaire as a result of his economic success, he is also well known for his charitable contributions, particularly in fields that are associated with education and business. Repercussions for the financial real estate sector. A significant amount of Sam Zell's impact may be seen in the real estate business. The Real Estate Investment Trust (REIT) model, which enables private investors to invest in large-scale real estate projects through publicly traded firms, was made famous by him, and he played a major role in its widespread adoption. His leadership in this field contributed to the legitimization of real estate investment trusts (REITs) as a viable investment vehicle and increased the accessibility of real estate for typical investors. In addition, Zell's knack for navigating economic cycles, buying low and selling high, has served as a source of motivation for countless generations of real estate investors. His choice to sell equity office properties in 2007 at the peak of the market is frequently touted as a textbook example of immaculate market timing. This is because the real estate market in the United States had a steep decline shortly following his move, which coincided with the global financial crisis. Obstacles and discussions of controversy. A number of controversies have been associated with Zell's career. Zell completed a leveraged buyout of Tribune Company in 2007, shortly after the sale of equity office. Tribune Company was a media conglomerate that controlled newspapers such as the Chicago Tribune and the Los Angeles Times. Because of the huge debt that was taken on during the purchase and the fall of print media, the deal ended up being a disaster for the company, which ultimately led to the company filing for bankruptcy in 2004. It was a rare mistake in Zell's otherwise extremely successful career, but this failure was one of those mistakes. Zell continues to invest and broaden his portfolio despite the fact that he has experienced this setback. He is still a towering figure in the world of business. Final thoughts. Sam Zell is widely regarded as one of the most successful and important real estate investors in the history of the modern era. Because of his contrarian investment attitude, his ability to benefit from troubled assets, and his innovative use of real estate investment trusts (REITs), he has amassed millions of dollars and garnered a great deal of respect in the business. It is Zell's timing and insight, particularly in his significant acquisitions, such as the sale of equity office properties, that demonstrate his one-of-a-kind approach to real estate and business. This strategy has cemented Zell's status as a visionary investor and the largest real estate owner in the United States. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the remarkable career of Sam Zell, the biggest real estate owner in America. We hope you found his story as inspiring and insightful as we did. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Stay tuned for more fascinating stories and deep dives into the lives of influential figures. Until next time, keep dreaming big and reaching for the stars.